on Twitter.
Here with more on that story and other hot topics in Hollywood is pop culture expert Josh McBride. Good morning.
Always
nice to have
a
you.
pleasure to be here.
I heard you got the memo. 80s are back in style.
You always joke on me.
Jacket.
I don't know why I come
Right?
I don't know why I come back.
All right. Listen, let's talk about the Cannes Film Festival. What's going on? We've been teasing it. Women have to wear heels?
You have to wear heels, and I think this is so funny because now it's become like the Met Gala. Okay, we've talked about this before. It makes sense to wear heels to the Met Gala, but the Cannes Film Festival, this should be about the art. This should be about the film. Now stars are coming out like Emily Blunt and saying this is ridiculous.
So is there a written rule on the books that they have to wear heels?
As far as I know, there's no written rule. This was sort of this thing that developed recently.
It's a dress
in that
code.
You have to wear heels on the carpet when you're going to a show.
I guess I get it because like we just saw a dress with the word elegance written along the backside. Okay, that's okay, but if you don't wear heels,
absolutely. And what happens if you wear a long enough dress that you can't even see the heels?
Yeah, what happens if you have foot surgery? What happens if you have issues? And obviously there was a woman that actually walked the red carpet in Cannes that did have an issue.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been medical issues that people are coming in and saying, you know, that they have medical issues and that's why they're wearing flats, and they're still getting turned away. So
weird.
This is a bigger thing than just sort of wearing heels.
Okay.
It's a human rights issue.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Seriously. All right, let's talk about Twitter, okay? So President Obama joined Twitter recently, and I guess the First Lady is kind of getting into it with him on Twitter over this, or what?
Yeah, a lot of people got into it recently. I also saw something that maybe Bill Clinton had said.
Got into it, yeah.
It was hysterical. I mean, I love that there's a personality behind this Twitter account now. If it's going to stay with the White House, is that going to be a thing?
Oh, right, because it's at POTUS.
Right.
So when he's not POTUS anymore,
well, that's what Bill Clinton said.
Right.
That's what Bill Clinton said.
And I believe he said hashtag asking for a friend.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, this is just a ridiculous story, but this is kind of amazing. I mean, it gives a little humor. He always should have been on social media. This always should have been sort of that account that stays with the White House.
Yeah.
Right. Should have been there. This is a fun story.
He should have been on a long time ago, I think. I mean, like, hello. And I think his wife, Flotus, actually said, welcome to the rest of the world, something like that. Like, you know, in a sarcastic manner.
It's about time.
Let's talk about Game of Thrones, wildly popular, but apparently they're turning it into a musical.
Yeah, this was a little interesting. This video came out really recently, and it went social, it went viral. Peter Dinklage is in it, and we're seeing, you see it right here. He's talking about all the characters dying off and basically talking about, you know, I think this was a plea that he doesn't, you know, have to go off on this.
Yeah, okay.
In fact, I think they might have some actual sound to play. Can we hear it, guys?
Remember Ned Stark, he was a lot of fun, but he didn't make it past season 1. Robert Baratheon was part of that crew, but he never made it to season 2.
Now, I don't understand any of what he's talking about, but like my wife and other diehard fans are like laughing hysterically right now because it's, you know, it's all inside baseball to them.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's for all these rabid fans who love all their shows, and that's what keeps them on the air.
And these fans are crazy. I mean, these fans are the ones that dress up in their basement and watch the show with all their friends, and it's a big thing. This is a big thing.
Not all fans. My wife does not dress up in the basement.
Stop lying, Corey.
Yeah. Okay. Josh McBride, but she's dressing up other way. Josh McBride joining us here. You'll be here throughout the morning talking about what's hot in Hollywood.
You look good. The 80s are back. Late night stacking. Do you do it? Well, coming up at 7, Dr. Steve is going to tell you why it may be more harmful than you think and how you could actually